Are you wondering how you can make amazing videos, grow faster as a filmmaker, save you time and money? Well, in this video I'm going to show you how you can plan your videos with more efficiency and save you tons of time in the pre-production process. Hi guys, I'm Christian Moreno from Aquila Live Pro, where I will show you tricks and tips on how to become a better filmmaker. If you're new here, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, and all the links I mentioned will be under the description below. So let's just go and check it out. It is really important to plan your videos because it will save you time, money, and your content will have a better story. I noticed there are a lot of people that forget to plan all their videos before they go filming or shooting, and their videos end up to be very poor structure and it's not captivating at all. So how do we get a lot of attention and have a really good storytelling? Well, this is the reason why I'm making this tutorial, because if you don't take the time to come up with a good structure or plot before you shoot, your videos will not have a good story, and this story is what really drives any viewer. So I'm glad that you're here, because that shows you really care about the videos and want to become a better filmmaker. And for me, I love the art of creation and storytelling. So before I start to tell you what are my steps for planning great videos, let me show you one example.
Hey Christian, how are you, man? It's George.
Hey George, nothing man, just here trying to write a script for a video. What about you? What are you doing?
Nothing, dude. I'm here in town. I'm waiting for the bus to go home.
Oh, nice.
Just wondering if you want to come over to my apartment tonight. We're having some dinner with my wife, and she wanted you and your girlfriend to come.
No, I'm sorry bro, man. I have to finish this video, man. I've been working on it for 2 days.
Alright, man. Like, if you can't, you can't. I'm not gonna force you.
Yeah, I know, man. Anyways, bro, like,
if you have any more projects for photography, let me know, man. I will be more than happy to, like...
Yeah, for sure, man. Of course. I'll let you know, man. But for now, I have nothing.
Alright, bro. Take it easy, man. I gotta go. I gotta catch my bus.
Alright, bro. Take it easy, man. Careful, man. Bye. In reality, their levels of happiness tended to diminish over time period. And I don't have any ideas. Okay, I give up.
You sucker! You suck! You've been planning the video for 2 days.
What the heck?
Dude, you suck! And nothing has happened. You haven't even finished the script. Sucker.
Well, do you have any ideas?
No one can tell me. And I told you. Oh, I know. I have an idea. Why don't you plan your script on how to plan videos? What? What did you say? Oh, smash, smash. Why do you pay attention to that freaking ugly green beast? This is what you get. Revenge. Sucker. Look as much pride. I'm gonna get my revenge.
Alright my friends, hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, this short clip has all the components I'm about to show you right now on my 5 steps for creating great videos. Step number 1, brainstorm. I want you to use your imagination and start brainstorming all the ideas you have for your videos. Write them down, every single idea, don't judge. Let all your thoughts flow, and whatever comes, write it down. Even if you think it's not as good, you can always choose what you're going to put in it. Themes, locations, stories, characters. Once you have them written down and you can actually visualize in your head a rough idea of what your video or your film is about, then you can go to step number 2. Make a script. Now I want you to put all the potential ideas together into a script. Please, I want you to really take the time to write everything on how you want things to go in your video or your story. It is really important that you don't skip this step because the script is the heart of your videos. It is the vital part that will guide whatever it is you're trying to tell. If you don't fix any errors or anything in your script, it's gonna cost you later on your time and money for you to go back and redo a shoot or forgot any angles. That is why every great filmmaker knows the script is the most important part in creating videos. Also, make sure your script is following a good structure or plot. In this case, I always like to use the mountain plot to tell stories, which is the exposition, the conflict, the racing action, the climax, the falling action, and the resolution. Now, this structure is really simple and typical. It tells the story in 3 acts. The exposition establishes the story of who the characters are and the setting of the story. The racing action are the events that are leading up to the main problem or the conflict of the story. The climax is when the problem reaches a highest point in the story. The falling action is when the characters work to solve the problem or conflict. And finally, the resolution is how things end up in the story. Once you finish the script and you have revised it, edit any repetitions, unnecessary scenes, dialogues, locations, and your peers have revised it and it's all good to go, then it takes us to step number 3, which is the storyboard. The storyboard is a graphic representation of how your videos will unfold. Shot by shot is made up of a number of squares with illustrations or pictures representing each shot, with descriptions about what's going on in the scene and what's being said in the script during the shot. The storyboard will help you a lot once you're out there directing, shooting your video. What I really like about making your storyboard is that you get a visual feel on how you're going to translate the script into a video. You're going to see all the scenes and have a better understanding of what angles and shots the story needs. So it's very important, once again, to not skip this step. If you're liking this video, please don't forget to push the like button and leave any comments. So step number 4 is a shot list. A shot list is a page of all the shots you want to include in your film or video. Essentially, it is the kind of checklist filled with details that will give your video or film a sense of direction and efficiency. The shot list will help you consider which scenes and footage you want to shoot depending on what location or setup you have. This means you might want to shoot the end at the beginning because it is the same location as where you began. So it is not necessary in the order of the script, but rather what you think it is more efficient to shoot. Once you have all your ideas, your script, your storyboard, and your shot list, you might want to create a call sheet, which is step number 5. A call sheet is a schedule based on your daily shots given to the cast or the crew to let them know where they should report for a particular day of filming your video. You should have a call sheet for every single day of filming, and while it might seem like unnecessary extra work, it's not. It is necessary for everybody who is participating in productions of your video to make sure they're all on the same page. The call sheet contains the date, time, and the production. It tells who is the producer, the director, the production coordinator, with all their contact information. It also tells you the weather, which is really important in case you're filming outdoors or indoors. It also tells you the nearest emergency hospital in case something happens, any parking regulations in case you're parking somewhere else, where the actors and the crew should be at the time and location, what time is the launch, any additional notes like what preps or clothes you have to wear. Now, another tip that I like to do is to make a checklist of everything you need for shooting. All the gear you need, the camera, the lenses, because once you are in the location, it is easier to check with everybody and start to check off the list to make sure everything is on point. So these are all my 5 steps for planning your videos. In other words, the pre-production process. So brainstorm all the ideas, write a script, draw a storyboard, make a shot list, and if necessary, depending on what type of video you're making, a call sheet with the bonus checklist for equipment. Then I guess you're ready to go and shoot your videos. But before you go, another tip is not to overthink your ideas or try to make everything perfect. Use the 80% rule, which is to make sure you follow the steps, but don't try to spend too much time perfectionating the pre-production process. Rather, use that as a guide to help you when you're filming, and don't feel afraid to use some ideas you get when you're shooting. Have an open mind to let your imagination flow in every aspect of the creating process. Now, I thought it could be good if you could take my formula for planning your videos. So don't forget to download the PDF under the description below. Also, don't forget to check my other videos for valuable content for creating great videos. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until the next one, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.